All right, welcome back. Another SuperCoach episode here.
You're lucky I didn't make the top fucking 6 or whatever the fuck it takes to get into that fucking
You're coming home strong now. You're
fucking
coming home
bullshit.
strong.
Get me in, coach.
I'm struggling a little bit. A little bit of a quieter week. Been making grounds the last couple of weeks. Got into the close to the top 1,000. Then
Did you go down 32,000 spots?
No, that was just this week. Gone down 422.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, settle down.
Sorry.
Wasn't that bad?
Well, you look at the number there and then I see that, so I'm like...
Wasn't that bad of a week.
Sorry, guys.
Jesus.
You'll see it there.
I'll be in trouble then.
Yep.
But yeah, 1,182 was my score. Not great. Ponga captain saved my week there. Had a few things that happened. A couple of players that I don't own that are highly owned. That didn't do great.
Yep.
One trade that I really regret now. But anyway, we'll get onto that in a moment. My season rank, I'm back up to 2,176, which isn't great. Hopefully we can get back down. This week is better. I've got plenty of players back, like a lot of people do. A lot of people who are big on the Roosters players.
They're back, baby.
They're back. So,
yep.
Yeah.
Let's go through your team.
Let's go through it. So Harry Grant at hooker, not great, 39. Had a try assist, but then it got taken off him, which probably was the right call in the end.
Yep.
Coruscant, 51, was okay. He was not great, but he upgraded nicely. So,
I've just seen.
Nasty. Fanua Blake, 68, was quite good. Pangai had to play, which I'm happy with 55 from him. That worked out pretty well, so can't complain too much there. My second row, this is where it starts getting a bit
choppy,
bit dicey. David Fifita, 65. Olakwatu, 65. Pretty good. A couple of 65s there. Now,
boys.
I was short a second rower. I had Fermor, Crichton, Katoa, and fucking Joe Chan. So
future Parramatta player, I reckon.
Yeah, so they were all out. So
Mr. Chan.
I got rid of Fermor because I didn't know with his... It sounded pretty serious. It sounded like something that, was hard to know when he's coming back. So got rid of him. I had Wilton in my team because he was a good price. He was 380k or something like that. And I thought he's coming back to playing 80 minutes. Really good price. I won't play him every week, but if I have to play him, he can get me 45, 50 points pretty well. He was ruled out with a hamstring injury, so that left me with... I wanted a number around that 380k price.
Yeah.
So I went to Porter, who got me 32, didn't play 80. He played 80 the last 2 weeks, so he seemed like he's got that spot locked in. He didn't. He played 50 minutes, I think, got 32 points, and now he's not named at all this week, which, look, it's fine. But I should have done. I should have just...
Sorry. That's hilarious.
I should have just nuffed him.
As that unfolds in my head, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So I should have just nuffed him and got an extra 200k in the bank, which I could have done so much with. And then I would have had Jake Tungo on my bench get 40 points as my auto emergency. So it would have worked out fucking better to get enough. Would have got an extra 8 points and an extra 200k. Instead, I've got Porter, who's probably not going to play again this season, which again is okay. I wasn't going to play him anyway, but the only reason I got him over enough is because I wanted that extra bit of depth in case there was carnage late in the season. Whereas he is now the carnage himself.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
That kind of summed up my week there. It fucking pissed me off. Anyway, Cleary I had, obviously 86 points. Can't complain with that. He was pretty quiet, but still got 86. So very good. If anyone captained him, you'd probably be a little disappointed with that. But
disappointed, but not, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Dylan Brown, 54. I thought it was quite good. I thought he probably deserved more than 54 points. But anyway, that's what he got. Jaden Campbell, 38 points. He was piss poor, as were all of the Titans players.
Any Titans player.
I probably could have went him to Munster. That was on the cards, but anyway.
You didn't think they were going to play that bad.
You didn't think so. Now I'm looking at him thinking maybe I could trade him out to Walker, potentially.
Yep.
Sam Walker, that is. Yeah, I don't know. It's on the cards. We'll have a look at it a bit later. Galvin was outstanding. He's just getting better and better every week. 77 from him.
He is.
My centre wings, Val Holmes, 56. Iro just continues to just keep doing stuff.
He's killing today.
64. Tuivasa Sheck, another trade that I kind of regret. I thought he'd play more than 1 week at fullback. 54. Look, he didn't score a try. Didn't get really any attacking stats, so I'll take it. It's just, he doesn't look like he's going to get the upside that I was hoping for.
Yep.
Playing in the centres. Garrick, 62. Again, didn't do much. Still got 62, so happy with that. Marju, 38. All in base. He barely touched the ball, apart from coming out of his own in goal. So they just didn't give him the ball.
Sharp.
They were going right all side, which was working for him, so fair enough. But 38 from him. Tungo scored a try and got 40. He would have been a nice AE to have. But anyway, Kalen Ponga, 124. Captained him, so that was nice.
You'll take that.
I thought he probably went to sleep in the last 10 minutes. Didn't do much at all. I was hoping he could, jag some more attacking
really
stats
boost that.
there, get another try assist or a try himself, and that get up to like 150. That would have been really nice.
Yep.
And really kind of get me up there a little bit more over the people that captained Cleary or captained Tom Trbojevic.
Yep.
Not to be, he kind of scored exactly the same as Trbojevic.
Yep.
That was my week. Not great, not awful, but some definite trades that I wish I had back.
Yep.
Let's
see my team, baby.
Let's have a look at you.
All right. So, Coruscant, 51. Reece Robson, 41. My forwards went off. Tarpany, 87 with a sin bin is very good.
You'd be happy with that.
Adam Fanua-Blake, 68. And I had Leo Thompson that I didn't play, score 66. So, not bad at all.
Yeah.
David Fafita, as we've spoken about, 65. Britton Nakora, 96, was outstanding.
A lot of people were selling him this week, which I didn't really get, considering the Sharks.
One bad week.
The Sharks draw. Like, you picked him up for a reason because of the Sharks draw.
Yep.
So it didn't really make sense to sell him. But he's rewarded you. I'd never had him. And he scares me every week watching him just because he's such a good line runner that he's so easy. He can score a try or two and really set you apart. So
big time.
He was a big loss for me this week, but you obviously jumped on.
Yep. I've had him for a month. Over a month. Isaiah Yeo, who I picked up via trades, 62. Very good.
Yeah. Who'd you trade out for him?
Fermor. Fermor.
Yeah.
Like you. Kalama Tungi, who got put back to the second row.
Well, he was playing in the middle.
Pissed me off.
He was playing in the middle, then got subbed off, and then when he came back on, I think he was on the edge. So, a bit strange.
And now he's back.
Now
on
he's
the edge.
named
So
this
I'm
week.
probably going to trade him for an out and out.
Yeah.
Someone.
34,
which sucked.
How much money you got?
Plenty.
Yeah, it's maybe him to Angus could be on the cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Nathan Cleary, 86 is my captain. I'll take it. Really, he wasn't. I had two options and I picked him, so I can't be too upset. Jaden Campbell, as we spoke about, 38. Dylan Brown, 54. Now my backs, it was a bit of a mixed
You're staying real
bag.
quiet about that cogger there.
Yeah, look, the Knights don't like. They like signing people.
That was a strange pickup from you.
I did that about 9 weeks ago, so it made sense at the time and when he was playing. Karaz, 62, and he barely fucking had any attacking stats, which is nuts. Iro, 94, he's just scoring 90s for fun. Asako finally got the ball, so that was good to see. He got 61. And as you spoke about, Greg Marju, who I definitely thought was going to score more than Strange.
Yeah.
And Targo didn't. He got 38. My fullbacks, Kalen Ponga at 124 and Ryan Pappenhausen.
I thought you got rid of Pappenhausen. Who'd you sell for Ponga?
No, I had Buller and then upgraded to Pappenhausen because Buller made...
So who'd you bring in? Oh, who'd you trade out for Ponga?
Teddy. Ooh. Now this is the play because I got trades. So I've got trades up my sleeves.
Yeah.
Thinking either keep Pappy or bring back Teddy to bring in Angus or Katoa.
Yeah. That's smart. That's smart. That's using your trades well.
How
many have you got?
I got like 7 or 8.
Oh, fucking hell.
I got plenty.
Give us a couple.
That's why I got Cogger, mate. Jokes.
Yeah, so you just go Pappenhausen up to Teddy this week.
Well, it's either Pappenhausen to Teddy, or I save the money and go straight Angus and then move around what I can, because I've got flexibility. So
How much money have you got?
I couldn't. My phone's up there. I want to say like 60,000.
Okay.
70,000. Like
It's not a whole lot.
It's close to 100, but
Got
I'm
any boosts?
thinking of trading. This is my thoughts. I'm thinking of getting rid of Kalamatangi.
Yep.
If I can save money there, because Tallis Duncan is starting. All I need is a decent week. I don't need superstardom from him.
Yep.
I can save the money there. Go to Crichton from Chan. You with me?
Yep.
Or Kalamatangi, however you want to look at it. So I'm saving money there, right? Go down. I can either keep Pappy or upgrade to Teddy. So I've got some options.
Yeah. Lots of options.
So I know it means nothing because fuck, I'm out of the 10 or whatever the fuck you.
You're still in the battle for the
I've got
minor
cash.
premiership.
And if Leo Thompson keeps making money, I could nuff him and really send it. Hoping that the two forwards stay healthy, obviously.
Yeah. Yes.
So, yeah. It's going to be an interesting week.
Options, don't you?
I've got options. I'm keeping Ponga because, as you said, they got a weak ass draw except for the Sharks.
But you could even nuff Cogger.
But
Nuff
Ponga
Cogger,
traditionally plays very well
150k extra there
against the Sharks. Always has for whatever fucking reason. So
yeah.
Sort of hoping the Knights have a good week just for SuperCoach reasons, because my players that I have for the Sharks are meter eaters. They're base guys.
Yeah.
They get through their work. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the teams. Let's go for the team lists.
Let's do it.
And let's give our opinions and tips and tricks and flips and
big thing for how good. Big news for Penrith is Dylan
Panthers versus Storm. For
Panthers
people
versus Storm,
listening, not watching.
Dylan Edwards has been named in the extended bench.
Scary.
So he could definitely come in and replace Laurie.
He definitely could.
Laurie could also go to the bench and probably get rid of Jack Cole. Or Laurie could go into the wing, into the centres, maybe knock off Taruva, maybe knock off Casey McLean. So there's moving parts there for Penrith that you just want to keep an eye on with an hour to go before kickoff.
Yep.
It's the Thursday night game, so you'll know before the first game of the round, which is nice. So yeah, just one to keep your eye on. But yeah, obviously, if Dylan Edwards comes back, it makes some pretty significant changes to that Penrith back line. So yeah, if you're a Casey McLean owner and you're looking at playing him, just keep an eye out. I think McLean still keeps his spot, but there's a chance. I think that
I think Laurie goes at 14.
Yeah,
like that interchangeable.
I just think that Laurie's been so good that
bro, he's been amazing.
I think they look at trying to find a way in the starting 13 for him.
Unless Edwards is injured, like you don't have to rush Edwards back.
Yeah,
at all.
It's a great luxury to have. Like, he can just take his time, and they know they're not losing a whole heap.
Even the third string fullback, I forget his name. He was very fucking good too. It's scary, bro. What's in the water?
Yeah.
And Fisher Harris is on the extended bench as well, so that one's a massive one.
He could definitely come in, which
would move Lindsay back to 17.
Yeah.
If it plays out like that.
Yeah.
Also, Sorensen, he's out. He's done something, I think a leg. So Maverick guy comes in to start.
Yeah.
I dare say if Fisher is fit to go, Lindsay will go to 11 and they'll put Maverick as the 14, as the interchangeable forward / utility.
Yeah.
That's just how I see it.
Yeah, I'm with
Jack
you there.
Cole drops out.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the Melbourne Storm are unchanged from last week by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Except for I haven't seen that name before, but...
Yeah, Eli Katoa obviously is back. So Larera to lock and Nelson to prop.
Yep. It's all the same.
So,
who do you see winning that one? And what by? Let's say what by 1 to 12, 13 plus. Let's see how we go with our tips. So who do you see winning and by what margin?
I think Panthers win.
I'm going Panthers 13 plus. I think being at home is that's it.
Yeah.
Melbourne are due for a weird little loss, and I feel like what better team to?
I don't know. I reckon they're going to be fired up. It's going to be. I think both teams are going to be on. I reckon it's just going to come. I think there's going to be like 2 points in it.
Yep.
I think it's going to be really close. I think Penrith get up 1 to 12. I think.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good game regardless, as you said.
You hope so.
Now, Seagulls versus Warriors.
Mm.
What a game.
What a
really.
game. Yeah, for the Seagulls, I don't think any changes for them. I think they're... Aloy is back. So Brown shifts to the bench and Sipley drops out.
Tough. Big tough.
Yeah. Just a bit harsh on Sipley, I thought.
Yeah, I thought he's been pretty good.
Cooler is listed as the 18th man as well, so he may come back into the side, which probably would get rid of Lehigh Hopewade, you would imagine.
Yeah, because how can you drop Talau from what he's... But how can you drop Lehigh?
Yeah.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
I think it'd be one of them.
It's one of them, but who is it?
Yeah. Maybe Lehigh, and then it'd be... Because you'd think that he'd come in as a centre.
Yep, of course.
And then Talau
goes
drops
back to the
out.
wing.
Or the other option, yeah.
One of them's going to drop out, and one's going to go onto the wing.
And then
Turbo. Imagine that.
Yeah, crazy. For the Warriors,
Pompey,
he's back.
He's back, baby.
And Sean Johnson is back as well.
Yep.
So that's great. And then I think that's kind of it for them.
Casey Badger's on the
old bunker.
So good luck to both teams.
Yeah, good luck to the Warriors. So yeah, obviously Tamari Martin is out. So yeah.
Who are you tipping for that one?
Manly.
I'm going Manly 1 to 12.
Yeah,
I think this
12.
one will be close.
Yeah. Well, I think the line set at like 16.5. It's pretty big. So
bit of a gunslinger one, I think. Back and forth.
Yeah.
I can see this being.
Yeah. Roosters and Parramatta. Obviously, Roosters have all of their players back from the bye.
Everyone's back. Fuck.
Which is great.
Fuck. Look at that list.
Yeah, no one out. For Parramatta, Mike Acevo named on the extended bench, which is interesting.
Please get him back in. They need his finishing ability.
Yeah, who would you drop for him? Probably Russell?
Probably Russ.
And then put Jake Tungo on the other wing, or would you just drop Tungo?
I'd drop Tungo, get more if I had him my way. I know, I think you just need meters. You can't have Tungo and Sevo.
Yeah.
You can't. So
they both don't have the work rate, do they?
I'd drop Targo, put Russell to 2, or whoever's preferred, put Sevo on his preferred side, please.
Sevo is the 2.
We'll put Sevo at 2 and leave it Jake.
Yeah.
Respectfully. You need finishing ability, you do.
It always throws me when I read Clint Gutherson's name as Clinton. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a Clinton. He's a Clint.
Clinton.
Clint
Eastwood. Dan Kia.
Yeah.
Is he new?
He's been there for a couple of weeks on the bench. Kelma Tuolangi, he's on the bench.
He's back,
as
baby.
well. But yeah, apart from that, Ryan Madison's actually been named. I read reports that he's hurt himself and he could be out for the season, but he's there.
Yeah, the fractured ribs or some shit. 3 fractured
something
ribs.
about the ribs. So
Connor Watson at 13. What thoughts on that one? I like it. I'm a big fan of this.
Yeah.
Fuck me, good luck Eels. That forward pack's fucking stupid.
You'd think he probably spends a bit of time at
and
9 as well.
Starting, bro. I didn't even see that. Lenu, Smith, Collins, Crichton, Radley, Watson up against.
Yeah.
RCG, fair, hands. Wyoming Greg, Lane, Cartwright and Madison.
Yeah.
What a battle. That'll be fucking pretty good, bro.
Yeah.
To watch.
Terrell May still on the bench, which is probably disappointing if you've held on to him. Hopefully he can get some decent minutes because, that's kind of what you're hoping for.
Who you got winning that one and by what margin?
I reckon Roosters 1 to 12. I think Parramatta's been pretty good the last couple of weeks. They've kind of look like they've turned a corner. But Roosters are fresh off the bye. They could go.
I'm going to go Roosters 13 plus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bulldogs versus Dolphins.
For the Doggies, any changes there?
I think Salmon's back. I can never say his name right.
Salmon. Reed Marnie, he's been named despite going off with that shoulder injury.
Yep.
So that's good. But no other changes it looks like for the Dolphins.
Just Salmon. The Salmon Phillip.
Yeah, just the Salmon. He's gone.
Harry Hayes. Who's Harry Hayes? Is he new? What a name of
possibly.
Yep, but anyways, we'll get to the Dolphins.
But not any big changes there. Obviously, Mark Nichols out with that HIA.
Yep.
So does that mean? Jesse Bromwich and Tavita Pangai at the starting side, and then probably brings on one of these guys.
Yep. Sean O'Sullivan, Ray Stone, Lachlan Hoober.
Yeah.
Hooby.
Yeah, so.
Who you got winning that one?
I reckon Dogs 13+.
I'm with you there. Dogs 13+ for sure.
Yeah. I haven't been impressed with the Dolphins, to be honest. I just think they've just started to taper off a little bit.
Yep, the depth
and
of
Dogs,
the team.
And Dogs are building. They're doing the complete opposite. So, Cowboys and the Raiders. For the Cowboys, any changes here?
What is Ricky doing?
Nanai is out for the Cowboys.
Chad's been dropped.
Wow.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
He's leaving.
It's a big move, though.
I mean, they're still pushing for top. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Anyway, Nanai will miss the game with the head knock. So Finifuiaki, one of the all-time great names, he'll start.
Names. Yep.
And Thomas McHaley is on the bench for the Rickies.
He runs hard.
For the Ricky Stewart Raiders.
Sebastian Chris goes to 2. And Strange makes his way back into the team, which I find very weird.
In the centres.
Like, they've dropped him for Cook, which...
Yeah.
Is it a rest thing?
Well, he was dropped, but it was just a resting. Then he came back at 5'8", and now he's in the centre. So I don't know what's going on there, but he's in the centres, so Strange... Ethan Strange, that is.
Very strange, very Ethan-y.
And that's kind of it, I think, for them.
Yep.
Rapana's out as well, so that's why.
Well, that's why Seb Chris has gone to 2. Yep.
Yeah.
Who wins that one? This is a bit of a weird game, isn't it?
Yeah. Danny Levi on the bench as well, so that might be not great news for Starling owners. If you jumped on him, he might not play the 80 minutes he's been playing.
Yep.
I reckon...
I've got the green machine.
Cows win 1-12.
I've got the green machine 1-12.
Tigers and the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Wow, very professional.
Thanks
to Danny Widler.
For the Tigers, no changes, I don't think. Oh, Porter, of course. My guy, Porter.
He's out, baby.
A great 50 minutes from him, but he's dropped out of the team completely. Seyfarth is starting in the second row. And they've got Fainu, who is back now on the bench.
The big news for the Rabbits, Cameron Murray goes to third. Money? Hey, Cameron Money. Murray goes to 13, and Kalon Matagi, which I'm very against this move, goes back to the back row. Why?
I mean, it could be good and bad. He's probably going to play 80 minutes on the edge, get some attacking stats potentially, especially against the Tigers. He just won't have the base. So, I think he's got a little bit more upside starting in the edge, but I don't think he has. I don't think he's going to get you 60 points in base like he has been. So
I think
it's an interesting one if you've got him.
I'm thinking of trading him. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think it just depends on. I'd be tempted to hold him this week up against the Tigers.
But it's the South, so it depends what fucking South side turns up.
That's it. I mean, Cody Walker. What side would he? He'd be on Jack Wyden's side.
Easy game time decision again.
Is he on the left? Is he on the left or the right?
He's on Jack's side.
He's on Jack's side. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a tricky one, isn't it?
I'd probably hold him this week and then look to sell him next week.
How good's Fletcher Myers been? But fuck, I didn't realise how quick he is.
Yeah, he's good.
Outran Pappenhausen.
Yeah.
Wild.
I reckon he's in for a try this week.
Probably. I think so too.
2 or 3, I reckon.
Or 4.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah, why stop at 5?
Shaq.
And also, Tallis Duncan, he's starting as well. So that
I like the Tallis Duncan starting. I like that one.
It could be a nice little pod there.
Him and Jacob Host, I guess, will be the only two that swap in and out.
I reckon he plays 80.
But I'd like to see him play 80. I guess this is his audition for 80. Yeah. You'd think.
Cheekham is obviously out as well. And then just on the bench, Mamazoulis, he's there as well. So, again, one to watch for Cook owners, whether he plays 80
Who
or
got
not.
That one? I got the Rabbits 1-12.
I reckon Tigers could be up at Campbelltown.
I like this. We're going against each other a lot.
they're in with a chance.
Well, didn't they win 66 to fucking 20 against the Cowboys last time they were there, like at Campbelltown?
Yeah, so it could be interesting. I reckon Tigers, they might pull up the upset here.
Is it really an upset?
Yeah, well, it's not like the Rabbits have
Like
been
they're
great
both
either, have
shit,
they? Yeah.
Respectfully, sorry guys.
Dragons and the Titans.
Even this game, dude.
We just lost all our South Sydney viewers, unfortunately.
Well,
but
there's
yeah,
one of them. So
the St George Illawarra Dragons and the Gold Coast Titans. For the Dragons.
when was this upgraded?
Hey?
Updated? Flanagan.
Yeah, well, Flanagan, he's been ruled out 4 weeks, so he won't be playing.
Good work, NRL.
Well, this was Tuesday before the.
Can they not update it?
No, they
Oh,
update
wow.
24 hours before
Okay.
kickoff and then an hour before
I
kickoff.
learned
so,
something. There you go.
yeah, so Flanagan will be out, which I don't think anyone has him. Which I would think, just looking at their team,
Jack Bird will come in for Sully. Sully's also.
Jack Bird will come in. You reckon?
Yeah, well, they've already confirmed it. For Sully. Oh, they've already. Oh, they've
No,
changed
Sully's
it already.
gone. So the
But
two
both-
fee guys, they're in the centres.
Yep.
Would
Well, that means that he might get used as a middleman for Eisenhuth. Birdie.
he play 6?
Nah, they're going to bring Couchman, sure. Aren't they going to bring that? Scroll down. What's his name? I don't even know where the fuck his name. He's not even there. Mershke.
Could be, yeah.
Wouldn't they put
This
him
one?
in there?
I thought he was a hooker.
No, there's something Mershke.
He's not here.
What the fuck is going on here? I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe
I reckon he could play 5'8",
5'8".
unless Connor, that one, he's
Can they add someone?
nah.
I thought Mershke for sure would have got the Marshke or however you say it.
But anyway, yeah, Jack Bird's back. The fee guys are back. Ravalawa's been named on the extended bench. I guess there's a chance he could come in.
Yep.
And yeah, that's kind of it.
We're missing someone.
think-
I know we're missing someone.
Yeah. Anyway, for the Titans, any changes there?
AJ Brimson on the bench.
AJ Brimson
I
on
don't
the bench,
understand
yeah.
it still.
It's interesting. So I guess, where does he come on? Does he come on for Jaden Campbell? Does he come on for Chris Randall, who's playing lock, which is another interesting one?
He's been playing lock for the last
Does he?
month or so, and they've been pretty good
there
with
you
him.
go.
It's yeah.
And Kinney, could he come on for Kinney?
Germain is starting. Your wish has been granted.
Yeah, Jamin Jolliffe, he's starting at the front row, so he's one to look at. I think if you're looking for a budget-priced prop,
Yep.
if you're still looking at maybe getting rid of May, I think he's one to look at.
He's back.
Especially with that bench with Brimson. Yeah, it's not a huge bench, is it?
Very small,
Mm.
except for Palacia.
Yeah, he's big.
He's
a big
back,
man.
I haven't seen his name for a while.
Yeah. Joe Firma. Bo Firma, he's back.
Joe Bo.
He is back. 18th man. So good news for him. Just personally, it seemed pretty serious having what was a kidney or something.
Kidney
So
fucking issue.
yeah, so he's back, which is good.
Yep.
18th man. If you've held on to him, he possibly could find his way back into the team.
Yep.
Just depending on what happens there. So you'd think Cleese Haas probably drops back to
Fuck,
the
he was
bench.
poor last week.
Yeah.
He might get dropped.
Mm.
Who got winning that one?
I
I'm
reckon
going
the
Titans.
Dragons
What?
1 to 12.
Dude, we are going opposites this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Titans 1 to 12.
Sharkies up against the Newcastle Knights. For the Sharks, no big changes there.
Jack Williams at 13 was impressive last week.
Blake Brayley still named at 7. McInnes at 9.
Billy Burns comes in for
mm.
who? Hamunueli.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. Did he get just dropped? There you go.
Well, I guess it's because Teague is out.
Teague's still out.
Talakai
Yeah.
in. They need that,
Yeah.
middle,
Yeah.
outside back-ish
Mm.
player.
For the Knights, Fletcher Sharp's named on the wing again after his impressive performance.
Fuck, he was good.
He was very good. Dylan Lucas, a bit of talk about him picking up a little injury, but he's been named in the centres.
Brayley stays at 9.
They're still going with Gamble and Crossland in the halves, which, look, they don't look great as a halves combination, do they?
Jack Cogger, dude. Told ya.
He's named on the
Ultimate
bench. Jack Cogger, he'll get you another 7 or 8 points this week. That'll be nice for you. Jaden Brayley, he's still named starting at hooker, which is good news for him. But he's still not getting the points, is he?
Brother v brother.
Playing bigger minutes, but he's just not.
What brother comes out on top?
Yeah, well, the Brayley Cup, isn't it?
It's the Brayley
That's
Cup.
what they're calling it.
Yep.
Kai Pearce-Paul, he's been disappointing, but still remains
The
at
Tyson
12.
Frizzell Cup.
I think he was better last week, Pearce-Paul. He looked a little bit more. He was looking for work.
Yeah, I got off him at the perfect time.
Yeah.
I figured it out.
Yeah. I still think there's a big score in him.
Oh, massively.
With Ponga. Fucking hell.
Ponga.
With Ponga feeding him the ball. But I don't know when it's going to come.
Yep.
But I think it's coming. It's got to.
You think it's
I
coming?
think it's coming. And Mapa Palangi, he's out.
Good, hey. I'm a big fan of his work.
Yeah, but he's out. Obviously with Dylan Lucas back. So
people are calling this the Brayley Cup.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying.
The Frizzell Cup.
The Frizzell Cup.
There's a few cups getting about.
Yeah.
People forget that Frizzell actually started with the Sharks.
Yeah,
Sort of weird.
It was a while ago.
Black boots.
But that's the teams.
Yep.
It's a team. So let's get on to the old ins and outs.
Let's do it.
See what people are thinking.
I feel bad because you got work soonish.
We'll run through it quick.
Sorry, Will's work. We'll be proficient. Efficient. Everything. Efficient.
We'll go top 10% because we don't give a fuck about anyone else. You're not top
Hey,
top
I'm
10%.
I'm outside of that. You dog.
Jerome Hughes is the most traded out player, which
What the fuck?
I don't know. He's been a little bit poor the last
What?
couple of weeks. But I think he's still the best. He's in the top 2 halves in the comp. I think, he's got Penrith this week. But then he's got the Dolphins, the Cowboys.
Is it them going
And
Jerome
the Broncos.
to Cleary?
Well, everyone's got Cleary now, so I don't know.
Are they saving
They're trading
money?
in Sam Walker. Well, I
But
don't
he's
know.
more expensive, and I think Jerome's going to... What?
Yeah. Look, if you've got the trades for it, I guess I
Weirdos.
can get around it. But if you've got like 4 or 5 trades, I wouldn't be doing it.
Scott
Drinkwater, this one I get. He's got a bye coming up. If you can kind of shift him up to Ponga, Tom Trbojevic, James Tedesco, I think either of those 3. I think you want 2 of those 3.
Yep.
Which 2 you get is kind of completely up to you. I think they're all good. But I think Scott Drinkwater's just slightly below that level.
He scored the most points.
And with the bye coming up. I think if he didn't have the bye coming up, you can make a case for him. But,
now, I dare say this next one is a straight swap. Greg Marju, I reckon Fletcher Sharp has gotten a pounding on the traded in. I have a feeling.
Yeah, he was disappointing. Look, he got through his work, Greg, but he just
Gets
didn't
no love.
get any ball.
Probably loved him last year.
What's
happening?
Newcastle are normally so good on the left-hand side. I think I would be holding Greg because I think that left side is going to fire. I think they were just going right because the Tigers were really poor on their right, and Fletcher Sharp kept scoring tries, so they just kind of kept going there. But I think Ponga still likes that left-hand side. He's going to keep going there against the other team. So I think he's worth a hold.
We'll run to the next 2. Payne Haas and Reece Walsh.
Yep. Well, Payne Haas,
he's out.
He's gone
for the regular season almost.
Reece Walsh, broken hand, I think.
Broken hand yesterday.
He's got to go. As we touched on, there's a lot of fullback options there to go
100%.
to. So you don't want to be wasting a spot in your fullback spot with someone that's not playing.
Exactly.
Pappenhausen as well.
Upgrade, you'd just assume?
An upgrade.
Probably.
Yeah.
Personal preference.
Got Panthers this week, so probably not in for a big game in terms of his points. If you're really low on trades, you can get away with holding him, but I think the other 3 options are better than him.
Jermaine Osako. Now, if you want to buy a good winger and hope they can finish a year strong, he'd be my pick at $5.50.
He's a good price.
Apparillo needs
he just cannot score a try.
Pass the fucking nut.
He's got it in him. Like last year, he was the top try scorer of the year, and he was scoring hundreds for fun.
Testing you would just fucking draw and pass and cop a hit, whereas Avarillo's like, No.
Yeah, doesn't like a pass, Avarillo.
I can see why the Bulldogs let him go.
Look, trade him out. I think I get the frustration
Such
with
a good
him,
price,
but
such a good price.
and his base is there. Like, he's got a good floor. He's not going to get you really low scores.
He has a crack. He's
going to get you probably 45 at worst. So,
yep.
But I get it. This time of the year, you want to be chasing the high upside guys, and he's one of them. But he's just not doing it. So,
yep.
Jaden Campbell, again, I think just people getting frustrated with him the last couple of weeks. I think he'll come good.
So do I.
But it's just whether or not, if you can go him to a Sam Walker, then I don't know. Is that an upgrade? Probably is.
I don't think so.
I think it's a bit sideways.
100%. I don't understand that one.
Yeah.
I don't think the Titans will play that bad ever again to finish the year.
Yeah.
No way in hell.
Again, if you've got lots of trades, then you can probably do it. But if you're running low, then it's probably not a trade that you'd want to prioritize.
Yep.
Bo Firma.
The injury cloud.
Yeah,
unsure.
I'll get around it. Like, he could be back this week. He might not be. Does he come off the bench? Does he play limited minutes coming off that injury? Does he get rested at some point when
is there any point to bring him back?
Well, that's it. If they lose this game, I think they're completely out of contention.
Yep.
I think they almost already are, but there's like a mathematical chance.
Yep.
But if they lose this game, they're no chance. So does Fermor just get rested for the rest of the year? If it's something serious, like, why risk him?
Exactly.
And Casey McLean is the 10th most traded out player, which, I don't know, fair enough.
I think he's made some money.
He's made 176. Yeah. So if you've got the trades to cash out on that, that's fine.
Campbell's made 200.
But look, he's going to be handy depth to have. You wouldn't want to play him every week, but yeah. Yep. He's not an urgent trade out.
Yep.
Traded in. Zachy Lomax is the most traded in player.
Holy roosters.
Which I get completely. I'm looking at him myself. He's an outstanding price for him, $660K. He's got an upside. The draw's great coming up for the St. George Illawarra
and the Saints
Dragons.
It looks favourable, but no Flanagan makes it.
Yeah, his draw coming up. The Titans, then the Sharkies, which is a little bit tough, but they can still leak.
It's the derby.
Yeah, but they can still leak points to Sharks.
Exactly.
Parramatta, and then Canberra to finish, who may have nothing to play for. So,
fuck, what a high score against Canberra.
I think Lomax, they're going to be pushing for a spot in the 8, so he's not going to really have any risk of being rested.
Yep. No, Flano doesn't rest.
Yeah, so
Flano doesn't rest, dude.
I can get around that trade, absolutely. I think he's probably the best target this week to get in.
Yep.
It's just, whether or not it's worth, who are you trading out for him, whether it's worth a trade, how low are you? If you've got plenty of trades, he's probably a must-have, to be honest, this week, I think. Just at that price.
Angus Crichton.
Angus.
Makes sense. Don't really have to talk about it. He's the best back row on the comp, and he's back off the bye.
And the Roosters, and we see all of these Roosters players that are in the most traded in. You look at their draw, and you can understand why.
Yep.
They've got Parramatta this week, then they've got the Titans, they've got the Raiders, and they've got South. They have the best, I think, draw to finish the season.
Are you worried about resting?
A little bit. But the thing that with the Roosters, right, is they've got South in 27, which I think is when they would like to rest.
So I reckon
but they're not going to rest that game. They may rest Canberra,
respectfully.
But I think they're still going to be pushing for a top 4 spot. I don't think they've got it sewn up. If the Sharks can keep winning, if the Doggies can keep winning.
It's Sharks and Doggies, we're all on each other's tail.
So I think they're going to obviously want a top 4 spot. So I don't think that they'll rest.
If you're not in the top 4, you don't win the comp.
Yeah.
No one's done it for a fucking stupid amount of years. So
that it's a concern, but I think there's enough there to convince me that they probably won't.
Yep.
With their spot fighting for the 4, and then with that round 27 game where they could potentially rest players, they won't.
Yep.
They never. If you look through the history books, they never rest.
Yep.
And there's been a couple of games where they played in the last round where one team's got a top 4 spot sewn up.
Yep.
And they haven't rested anyone.
Yep.
Like, I think a couple of years ago they were like guaranteed that they will play that game, round 27, and then they'll back up week 1 of the finals, play each other again.
Yep.
And there was no one rested then either. So if they weren't going to rest him then, they'll never rest him.
I guess, and they got the bye late, so you might be right. They could just fucking send it.
Well, they've just had a bye, so they're all fresh.
Fresh.
I think the bye's at a great time for the Roosters. They've just got to knock out 3 games and then,
see how they go.
Yeah.
Sam Walker, I don't get it, but sure.
I get it. We just spoke about the draw.
It's the draw that would get people interested, eh?
Yeah.
I just don't see the stardom that everyone obviously sees. Like, he's a great talent, but I just don't see...
He goal kicks. He's got the attacking upside in him. And he's also got a low score. That's the thing. Like,
that's the scary part for me.
He's got, a 30 in him, but he's also...
110.
100, the last 2 weeks, 111, 105.
Yeah, so it makes sense. And
with the draw coming up, he's probably going to get some attacking stats.
Yep.
If at the very least, he's going to kick probably 20 points in goals.
Actually, it makes a bit more sense with Munster coming back. Jerome's going to lose a bit of point. Yeah, okay. The more I think about it, actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good trade. Teddy's back, so...
Yeah, he's the best...
Second best scorer.
Yeah.
And he had a week off.
Yeah.
And, he's back.
Well, that's it. He's averaging 87 this year. Been a bit quiet the last couple of weeks, but again, coming into that draw, he's going to be huge.
Now,
I think he's a captaincy shout every single week for the run home, Teddy. So
and this one, I'm a bit concerned. Manu, he's a star on his day, best centre in the league when he wants to be. But
574k, good price. Again, the good draw. Are there better options?
That's what I think the issue is. There are.
Would I rather have Joey Manu or would I rather have a Carraz? Would I rather have a Lomax? I'd probably rather those two over Manu.
Of course, because you know what you're getting in base. Just Iro, Holmes, just to give you centres as well.
If Joey Manu is playing fullback, 100% I'm on him. But in the centres, he's an option. He's a good option.
In and out of games.
But I don't think he's not a must-have.
There's too many attacking weapons sometimes. It's their one flaw. They have too much sometimes.
Yeah. He is on that right-hand side, which is great for him, but I don't think it's a trade that I'm looking at. The price is nice. The price is very nice, 570k. So if you're looking to trade up someone and you don't have the money to go up to a Lomax or a Toto, then I get it.
Yep.
But apart from that, I think to spend a little bit of extra money, I think you're better off having one of those other guys.
Yep.
Personally, but look, Manu can also come out and score 120.
Yeah, exactly.
Playing in the centres. It's just, I don't know.
No, I get it.
Yeah,
it's a risk.
I'd rather have a winger than a centre.
Yeah, 100%.
I think the centres don't quite have the upside that the wingers
like they
do.
Used to.
They're not going to score 3 or 4 tries. I mean, he could. He's one of the centres that could.
Yeah.
But I just think the wingers are going to get more
100%
attacking
The game's
stats.
changed. The centres used to be the meter eaters. Now they're not. They're sort of like the try finishers, setups.
Yeah. Kalen Ponga, I think this is people selling drink water, people selling Walsh.
Yep, take your pick.
Fair enough. If you've got Teddy and you've got Turbo, I wouldn't be selling either of them. But if you're looking for an extra fullback option, you've only got Teddy or you've only got Turbo and you've got someone else, Reece Walsh, etc. Then and the next traded in is Tom Trbojevic. So it's people, again, the same thing.
Copy paste.
Yeah.
Take your pick.
Obviously, Tom Trbojevic, a lot more expensive, 920,000.
But the way he's been playing, fuck me.
Yeah, and again, he's not going to get rested. They're going to be fighting for a spot. They're potentially running into a top 4 finish if they finish well.
Yep.
And their draw's very, very good. The Warriors, the Tigers, Bulldogs a little bit tricky.
Bulldog Sharks.
Sharks, yeah. But the next 2 weeks, Warriors and especially that Tigers game, round 25, he could go 100 and 200, 300.
Look at that high score against the Sharks. Holy cunt.
226, yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah. He scares me. I don't own him. He is the one player that I am so scared of watching every week.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah. Would I rather Ponga or Trbojevic in my side? I'd probably rather Trbojevic. But there's a big price difference there.
The scary thing with him is he's a playmaker first.
Yeah.
And he just happens to score. That's the thing.
Well, he just runs all those sweeping plays. So every try just about that fucking Manly score, he seems to get a try assist.
It's either him or Sabe.
Yeah.
On that right side. Like it's...
So he's either getting the try assist or he's just going to get a try himself.
Drawing and too quick and too big, too quick.
Yeah.
Joseph Tarpany. I think people have gotten late onto the ship, but welcome.
Yep.
Welcome to the Tarpany hype train. He's going to score big. Yeah. Canberra's not going to give up.
The only thing that worries me is if Canberra do lose this game and they're out of contention, they're probably not going to push him as many minutes. Ricky's going to maybe rest him a little bit more. He might go back to playing 40 minutes instead of 55.
Yep.
That's my concern with Tarpany, but while Canberra are still in contention, he's going to play huge minutes because they're going to be. They need him on the field. They are so much better when he is on the field.
Can you click on the next man? Because I think this could be a sneaky little good pickup. He'd be on some good coin.
Fletcher Miles, 204k, negative 24 break even. Tigers this week.
They've been going to his wing.
Well, if you're a McLean owner, you've got the trades, right? I'd only do it if you had the trades.
Wow.
But you could go McLean to Fletcher Myers, free up 170k.
Goal kicker.
And he's going to be a decent play in your 17. You would think 72 last week. While he's got the goal kicking, I think he's very good. The draw's not too bad the next 2 weeks. He's got the Tigers and Newcastle. Then it gets a bit trickier.
What a way to finish for the fucking poor
Panthers and the Roosters to finish.
2 out of the top 4.
Yeah. That's another one as well with Kulamatangi to think about as well. You could probably keep him for 2 weeks. Then you would not want him for those last 2 weeks.
Angus Crichton's so sexy though.
Yeah.
Daily Cherry Evans.
That's
a bit of a wild card.
Yeah, well, people going Jerome Hughes
Cherry Evans,
to Cherry Evans, which is very sideways, I think.
I think the incline of Manly maybe is exciting people and the draw, as you spoke about.
Yeah. Well, their draw's good the next, as I said, the 2 weeks, but then it's... Bulldogs are not an easy matchup.
They go from
especially to core. Bulldogs haven't lost a game at a core stadium.
Yeah, and especially
insane to me.
They go from 2 teams that don't really defend well to 2 teams that's their thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sharks have only lead 6 points in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So they're the big trades for this week.
And as you said, the Dogs, they just defend their dicks off.
Yeah.
In general.
Very good.
Who is your captain?
This week, I'm looking at captaining Teddy.
Teddy against Parramatta.
Teddy. He is straight in there. He is my captain 100% against Parramatta. Cleary doesn't interest me against the Storm. If I had Tom Trbojevic, I would be captaining him because I think he could go big against the Warriors. But
I am going one of 2 ways.
Carraz against the Doggies, maybe.
Dolphins.
Against the Dolphins.
I've got 2.
The other one is Fafita. David Fafita against
Dragons,
the Dragons.
To be fair, the Dragons don't defend like us.
Ponga, you could go against the Sharks, but...
I got 2. I'm going Ponga against the Sharks. He traditionally loves fucking just ruining my weekends, Ponga.
Yep.
Or Carraz. I think Carraz is in for a big one. In the wet.
Yeah.
He is a fucking menace on the dry track, so imagine him in the wet. He just gets that extra contact. Yeah. Don't know what it's like at Sattler Oval, but Dolphins are on the downslope and Bulldogs are on the fucking prowl.
Be interesting. Let's see what other people...
I'm more leaning towards Carraz as well. I'm not going to lie to you.
See what people are thinking with their captaincy. So in the top 10% of players, 42% are captaining Tom Trbojevic.
Turbs.
Which again, terrifies me. Tedesco, 20%. So a lot of people are thinking him against Parramatta, I think, could go here.
It's going to be a big week for anyone.
Parramatta are the number 1 team with conceding points to fullbacks. They've conceded more points to fullbacks than any other team. So
it's such a random stat.
Yeah.
Where's my man?
Cleary, 18.5%. Look...
It's a big week for whoever sort of has a good week in this top 5, isn't it?
Yeah. Ponga, 9.4%. Val Holmes, 1.9%. And then it kind of drops off. So, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. I think a lot of people vice-captaining Cleary on the Thursday night and then captain probably either one of Tom or Teddy. I think that's what most people are going to go with. I like the Carraz shout. I just don't know about if he's got the upside, like the huge 180 point game, but I think he's going to be solid for you. Just in the wet worries me.
I think it enhances his base,
Yeah.
But as you said, the try scoring might be a bit of a
Yeah.
weird one. He might get 1.
Yeah.
Could get 2. Like it's
Yeah. The other thing I want to touch on is the sit v starts. A lot of people have great
did
depth.
You say?
Who you're sitting, who you're reserving.
Oh, sit versus start. Yeah. Sorry.
A lot of people have a lot of depth now, especially with all the Roosters boys back.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of options thinking of, who you're going to play, who you're going to sit, who you're going to reserve, all that. I'm thinking of probably Coruscant will be one of them. I'm tempted not to, though, but he's against South, so he could pick up some stats there. Katoa.
He's got to be one. He's been...
I don't know. He's up against Penrith.
Oh, yeah.
I'm tempted to not play him.
RTS has got to be one.
RTS, yeah. It's hard. Obviously, Ponga.
Oh, Ponga, I forgot you had him.
So I've got to reserve him. Then maybe not Galvin, but then he's against...
Maybe not Galvin. I love that.
I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my trades after this, as we've already spoken.
Ponga's definite.
If I was doing your team, honestly, wet weather, Coruscant's gonna be good. I think.
Yeah.
I think Dill Brown over. I don't know. Fuck, yours is actually a hard one.
Yeah, maybe take it off Dill Brown because he's not going to go huge.
Because you watch,
he's going to get you 50, 60 points kind of reliably.
You don't pick Marju and he'll score 3 against the Sharks.
Yeah.
Like, it's that sort of week, isn't it?
And then, so my last, I think Marju, I think I'll definitely, I think I'll reserve. Maybe Iro, I don't.
You sure?
He's been very good, but he's got to...
He's got
to go back to...
Does he? With Talakai?
Yeah.
Since Talakai started, bro, he's had 90 and 90.
Yeah.
It's... That's what I mean. Since Talakai's been back, Iro has just got ball. Because Talakai, you don't realise how many people he draws. Just because of his running ability.
That's what I'm going for now. I'm going Coruscant, Galvin, Marju, and Ponga as my 4 reserves. I'm leaving out RTS. I'm leaving out Dylan Brown. Leaving out Katoa.
But what about Porter?
And then the other option I've got is, do I play Pangai or do I play May? Probably just going to play May. Just
if it's wet, a few more subs. Pangai, I can't trust.
Yeah.
He's got a sin bin in him. He's got a high shot. Thing with, a drop
with
ball.
Pangai, he got 55 and was great, but he was also helped by Nichols getting knocked out, so he played a couple of extra minutes there, I think, and then the game going into extra golden point, so he got probably an extra 5 points in that. I hate golden point. Yeah.
Fuck, I hate it.
Righto, Wayne Bennett.
Fucking just fucking bullshit. Fucking golden point. Fucking.
My trades that I'm looking at, I'm big on Lomax. Now, I'm kind of tempted to trade out Val Holmes. Hear me out.
I thought you'd want to trade out Iro because he's probably at his ceiling. But he's still making money.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But Iro is 660k, Val Holmes 740k. So he's a little bit more value there for Holmes. And his draw to finish, I don't think it's that great. He's got to buy. Okay. This round's good against Canberra. But then he's got to buy. Then he's got Melbourne and the Dogs to finish.
Yeah.
So I can't see him going huge against Melbourne or the Dogs.
Plus, he's just signed that deal with the Dragons, so does he go as hard? Look, I think he's
he
the
probably
ultimate...
does. They're fighting for a
I think he's the ultimate professional, so he will, but you never know. He might just not want to take that hit up.
I'm tempted going him to Lomax. Lomax has got... Who have they got this week? The Titans.
Big break even.
They've got the Titans... Then they've got the Sharks, then they've got Parramatta, then they've got the Raiders.
So 3 out of 4 games are very capable of scoring big. Okay, yep.
Yeah, and 3 of them are at home.
And it's a derby. So honestly, all 4 he could go big because...
He's got the goal kicking.
It doesn't matter about the form when it comes to these derbies. It's
the only thing that... Oh, no, because he's on Ben Hunt's side. So with Flanagan out, Hunt probably gets more ball. They probably go right a lot more than they do.
Well, they might just go with the Fitzgibbon angle and just go one kicker.
I reckon, yeah. I don't think they go left at all.
Yeah, and maybe just have Bird as like a free running playmaker.
Where did Sharky score all their tries last week?
Everywhere.
No.
Middle, through the middle, bro. We were physical. Like, Nakora scored, Iro scored. Yeah. Talakai was fucking in and about it. Stone Street got 2 untouched. It was just a physicality.
So Stone Street, he's on the left.
It was pretty much wherever Siffer roamed, that's where he scored.
Yeah, right.
He just fucking killed it.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm tempted Val Holmes to Lomax.
Some of those Lomax names. Lomax's body slams. Lomax can't kick. Lomax flick pass. Poor cunt.
The other one I'm thinking of, which I don't know. I just don't know with the Titans now. I don't know where they're at.
Holy cunt.
I could go Jaden Campbell, put Brown in the 5'8" position, and then bring in Sam Walker with their draw.
Yep.
And
You've only got 4 trades, man.
I've only got 4 trades.
Scary.
And I kind of want to leave 3 of them for the last round.
Yep, makes sense.
So I could do both of them this week. Leaves me with 2, and then I've kind of just wasted a boost.
Yep.
Because I obviously won't be able to use it with 2 trades. But yeah, I want to leave some kind of reserves. Because I don't know if going Campbell to Walker strengthens the team that much. Because I think Campbell's got that upside as well. He's got the goal kicking too.
Correct. The Titans,
yes, Walker's in a better side. He's got a better draw. The Titans draw, though, it's not...
Surely they do not play... Like, bro, you need to watch the mini-match of that game. Yeah. I recommend it.
The Titans coming up, it's a mixed draw. They've got the Dragons this week. Then they've got the Roosters.
Bro, is it like...
Then they've got Newcastle. They've got Penrith in round 27, which I'm not too concerned about because I think Penrith rest a lot.
Well, that's what I was just about to say. I'm actually concerned. Those are 3 weird games for them.
So I think 3 of them are decent matchups. The Roosters game is not, but it's at home at least. Yeah.
Does that matter? They just got drilled 44-0.
I don't know. I think I'm going to go Holmes to Lomax.
I like that.
Coming into the week, I was thinking going Iro to Lomax, but Holmes is more. Yeah, he's worth more. Holmes, for starters, he's got the bye coming up.
Yep.
And his draw in the last 2 rounds is not great with Storm and the Bulldogs.
Yep. Well,
whereas
I'll probably
Sharks have a better draw with Talakai feeding him ball.
He just gets a ball. Like, open.
Yeah.
Line break, guaranteed.
Yes, he doesn't have the goal kicking that Holmes does, but he's got the base. He's going to get you 50 points
Sorry, he
at
takes
least.
15 hit-ups at half. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a mini Holmes.
I think that's...
kick.
Yeah. I think that's the way to go for me. Just because I really want Lomax.
Yeah. No, well, he's worth it.
I think over the 4 weeks, Holmes playing 3 games, 2 of them against the Dogs and the Storm, Lomax is going to well and truly outscore him.
Yeah.
So if I look at it that way, yeah.
I think Dragons have more points in them than the Cowboys do.
Yeah, I think I'd do that. I'd just make the 1 trade. I could make another, but I think I'll just save it for emergencies if there's any big injuries.
Yep.
And then the carnage in the last week.
Well, I'll probably screen record mine and post it just to see.
What are you thinking?
What I said before, Teddy to Pappenhausen to Teddy. Possibly change out a back rower for Angus. I've got a boost
Angus.
To Angus. Angry Onions. So I'm thinking I could even move Thompson. I could move Kalamatangi. I've got options.
Yeah.
I've got plenty to look at. Pappenhausen to Teddy. I've got heaps. I can do heaps. I can literally do heaps.
Do heaps.
Heaps.
Yeah.
Fuck me, I could actually do a lot.
You could. You'd go Ethan Strange up to Lomax.
Yeah, I got plenty to think about. Anyways, I'll screen record that at some point tonight and get cracking on that.
Yeah.
So
I'd be looking to get Teddy in though.
Yeah, it's either Teddy or yeah, Teddy.
I reckon Teddy. If you've got a boost, this is possibly the week to use it as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So
if you've got the trades, like.
I've liked what Robson's given me. He's given me 50 a week.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just banking on Coruscant to go bigger.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world if he doesn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gallons Grubs, we're on the up. We're on the up and out. Add the rivalry, cunt. Scared of me.
Rivalry.
Scared.
Big rivalry.
Scared.
Look
at that goat. The goat.
Let's have a quick look at our leagues.
Let's do it.
Because we're into the finals.
I got
fucking lucky last week with my 1,182 job knockies.
Georgia.
Sorry, Clayton, but he had a shocker. So I was lucky
What
there.
Sniffy Central score?
Yeah.
Oh, poor Jover only fucking just lost, eh? Wow.
Yeah, so
Steve.
my boys, they get a week off, week to rest, come back strong in a fortnight's
Fuck
time.
you, top 8 losers.
Yeah, but Clayton, he's through to the next round with Georgia.
Alex is waiting for you, dude.
Adrian, he's in there. He's got the win. So no Steve. Steve's been gone. He's had a good season.
He has.
He's been doing well, but he's gone out of it.
Adrian maybe is picking his time.
So
he's
so Adrian
you
against
got to feel for Jover.
Up against Marco. That's going to be a good matchup this week.
Very good.
Yeah, the winner of that plays me. So
wow.
Hopefully the boys just go hard.
Marco.
They go hard. It goes down, goes into Golden Point. You know, they play the 90 minutes.
Who would you prefer?
They're busted up. You know, they're ready to go. And then they come back to me. They're just a bit fatigued, a bit tired. Maybe a couple of injuries going into the week. That's what I'm hoping for. My boys are all rested, ready to go.
Yep.
So I'm just going to sit back.
Let's look outside the fucking...
Hope they build each other.
Fucking top 8 losers. Fucking Georgia.
Yeah, no, but who I'd rather... I'll tell you what. Adrian, he's in a bit of form.
But Marco's a very good Supercoach
he's
player.
Consistent.
So don't sleep on
Marco's
the
been
Marco.
consistent, but I just think... I don't know. The momentum's with Adrian at the moment. So
fuck Alex, dude. He's too good.
Who's Alex? Oh, yeah. Sniff.
Sniff Central.
Yeah, good on you, Sniff.
Him and Latrell.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's get on to the other. So you're through to the
close
to the prelims.
Fuck me, it was close.
Yeah. What, 15 points in it? Jeez.
I mean, most matchups were pretty close.
Yeah, very even comp. Lisa, she's gone. She's out of it. Been knocked out.
Spewing Lisa.
Jeez, I thought she was in with a chance.
Cody Cole, caught that you loser.
Yeah, he's through to the next round, but he
to the loss.
Doesn't get the week off.
If I'm the person that won. 10th and 9th. Fuck yeah. We're consistent.
That's it.
Technically, like 8, 9, and 10.
Well, you should be. You should be the ones going through. So you've done well there. Yeah, that'll be a good matchup. I hope Cody wins here. So it's Cody up against you.
I'll flog the bastard.
Or Sticky Mickey.
That's Mickey on the...
either of them. They get through and play you. So
I think that's Eddie. Blake Edwards. So
there you go.
Brother of Lachlan Edwards.
Shout out to the water polo team. Yeah, wow.
Shout out to Raygun.
There you go. Maybe. We got a Rachel here.
Anyways, you got anything you want to add? You got to go to work, dude.
Yeah, better head off. No, that's it. That's it. Bro. All done.
You have a good week. Good luck. Well, week off, but yeah, still good luck.
Thank you. That's it.
Peace.
Good luck. Give us a like, a subscribe, a comment. Let us know your thoughts, all of that good shit, because that helps us, I think.
Click the buttons.
Click the buttons. Do the buttons. Yeah. Cheers.